Thank you. Yeah, all good things take time. So, hello everyone, my name is Alejandro. That's how you pronounce it. And today I'm going to share with you something something that was very private to me until very recently. This is actually the first time I'm sharing it publicly. It is a very special thing to have happen to me, but I'm pretty sure that what I'm going to share with you has some learnings that you can use for your actual life. So, first things first, what you need to know about me. I was born and raised in Mexico, and I love the world. I love cultures, I love languages, and seeing the world from different perspectives. So, this led me to study many languages, and throughout my language journey, if you would like to call it that, I actually came to Japan, learned Japanese, and fell in love with the country. I decided I wanted to live here, yes or yes. It's just a fantastic place to live. The proof is in the pudding, right? And so I decided to make this my home. Something you need to know about me too, as well, is I love business, I love startups, I love entrepreneurship, and anything in between. So I applied to one job and one job only, and I got the job. And it was a startup here in Shibuya. It was probably one of the happiest moments of my professional life. I actually got to do what I loved in the place that I love. And look how happy I am. Also, you can see my coworker there. He's going to come later, so you can say hi to him. And we were so happy in this moment, but unfortunately, that didn't last long. It turned out to be a black company. For those of you who do not know what a black company is, it is a company that pretty much sucks the life out of their employees. And sometimes it can be so bad to be considered a cult. So, how bad was this company really? We're talking about 80-hour work weeks. Japanese salary, Japanese salary, and we're talking about working weekends, we're talking about working holidays, we're talking about working even during parties. Here you can see my co-founder. He was working during his welcoming party. It was 1 a.m. And I wish this picture was AI generated. It's actually legitimate. This is actually something that happened. And on top of that, we had a management that wouldn't listen to you. Burnouts were not only the norm, were kind of like an initiation ritual. And they shame you if you try to take even a single day off. Now, this connects to the next part of my story. Actually, when I joined the company, I was promised that I was going to be able to take my holiday. So I approached my manager and I told him, hey, I'm going to have my holidays. I'm going to take my holidays. So just letting you know. And he said, verbatim, no. And I told him, what do you mean? That makes absolutely no sense. What are you talking about? It's like, no, you are committed to this company. You are committed to the mission, and you need to make sacrifices. And I was like, yeah, I don't think that's going to work out, Chief. My mom recently suffered a leg injury, and so I need to go and see her. She was hospitalized for a while. And yeah, it was a very painful thing to me that my manager lied to me pretty much and said that I cannot go and visit my family. So you have my poor mother who can barely walk, travel all the way from Mexico to Japan just to see me. But guess what? I was working until midnight every day, so she could not see me. She could barely see me. And this is a very painful thing that happened to me. Yeah, I feel like I let down my parents and I was not honest with them. And honestly, I regret it to this day. When I decided to draw the line, though, when I decided to call it quits, is when I witnessed physical violence at the workplace. My manager was giving feedback to an intern. Feedback is like a fancy word to say yelling. He was yelling to an intern, and the intern was scared out of his mind, just typing really fast, right? Like taking notes of everything he said. And the manager lost his cool and slammed the computer on his fingers. And I don't know about you guys, but I draw the line at physical abuse. And now you guys are probably thinking, okay, this guy is just complaining about his company, his terrible experience, but I actually have some learnings for you. Number one, well, actually, before we get to the learnings, I want to tell you how I consider that I failed. So I actually was not able to sniff out that these people were bad, even though I had 7 interviews and an in-person trial period. Second of all, I failed to be honest to myself. So even if I were to sniff it out, I was pretty much BSing myself and was justifying them towards my loved ones. And I didn't set boundaries. So I was always a yes man. Like, they told me, do this, stay this late, do this report, etc. And I was be yes, 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 yes. And I think that's why when it was time for me to actually ask something, they already took me as someone that they could mess with. Ultimately, I failed to lead myself. I put myself in this terrible situation, and I let it last for too long. So let's go to the learnings. Learning number 1 is trust your gut. We as humans have evolved to smell out BS. It is literally in our genes. So just trust in your genes, trust in your nature. And don't be impressed by people with cool resumes, but who are potentially bad people. Number 2, this is super simple. How not to manage people. Happy people are productive people, period, always and forever. And micromanagement is just a shadow cast that comes from insecurity. Number 3 is you can always and forever say no. I want you to drill this into your brain. You can always say no in a free society. And even when you think you cannot say no, you can say no. And even if all of the above fails, the law exists. So you can always rely on the law. Know your rights. That's how I actually got out of this bad situation. Ultimately, my message for you is get busy living or get busy dying. You can always be more busy. You can always do more and more and more and more and more. But I want you to ask yourself next time you're busy as hell. Are you getting busy living or are you getting busy dying? Thank you.
And then your summary?